What's going on, YouTube? We're back with a YouTube video. As I can tell by the thumbnail and title, we are putting this car final touches on, which is the spark plugs and also the front struts and the rear struts. And that actually will seal the deal. As y'all know, as the people know that's been keeping up, we actually rebuilt. I wouldn't say necessarily rebuilt because we didn't touch the pistons, we didn't touch like the lifters or anything, but we replaced what did we replace? We replaced all the gaskets, top and bottom. We did what else we did? We did a lot, man. I know we put all new gaskets on everything. The bottom end, rear end, front end. We done did that, you know what I'm saying? So we really didn't have to touch the piston area. We just basically cleaned it up, and it is what it is. But as y'all can tell, we have been waiting too long to see if this thing will start. I guess I could connect the belt because I'm just gonna throw water in it for now. Like, I got coolant, but Walmart didn't have all the coolant I need, so we'll just throw some water in it and call it a day, you know, and we'll drain it later on. But all the tires held up throughout the time it's been waiting. It's been over like 7 months we've been waiting. I got all the oil right here. Actually, I can't put the belt on because the alternator. So let me tell y'all about the alternator. So right here, as I can tell, the alternator thing been sparking or causing an arc, creating an arc or whatever. So I mean, it's an easy fix. Just take this off, but I can't do it right now because the arc problem right here needs to be filed down so I can at least finish unscrewing it. Or I could, you know, and then I'll just go to the junkyard, get me a little piece, $5, fix it, call it a day. So we're gonna throw this spark plugs in, and we're gonna start this bad boy. I'm gonna throw some oil in here, make sure everything good, and we good. You feel me? We goody. So with that being said, make sure y'all tap in, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. So I'm gonna get lit. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. So this the first startup. We're gonna see if it do what it do. We got primed the engine first. Let's see. Let it prime the engine. Let's let it charge up a little. What the fuck? Hold on now, we gotta make sure we ain't doing nothing. Oh.
I never thought that shit would happen to us, but look at karma. Made the most money over the funds we got from Obama. Taking penitentiary chances together like fuck you running. We ain't going for no 48.
I think that it's doing all of this because the alternator not hooked up. Oh no, there it go. It's just charging. So we're gonna let it charge. I'll catch y'all in 1 second. All right, so let's see. I gotta start this camera. Let's see. Priming. Uh-oh. I don't know what it's doing. Shit, hopefully we're not frying the damn battery. I really think we gotta have that damn alternator plugged up. So we'll tweak out. I don't know, we'll figure out though.
Did you ever think if I ain't pour it, I don't drink it? Shots Hemi, left them blinking, past the talking, mama grieving. I don't care what niggas think, long as I pray then God believe it. Never been materialistic, if we crash that car, just leave it. Every day I wake up thankful, like a spliff, I'm glad I'm breathing. I ain't the every achievement. I can name
35.
various reasons.
I'm gonna change the connection, so I'm probably
When they claim that you're Kendrick and
right
Drake, the
there.
reason the internet got
See if that do a difference.
y'all.
Hopefully that do it. It just need a charge. I'm getting impatient. I'm gonna catch y'all in a few minutes. All right, y'all. So we done make. Damn. No. Bro, they about to close, but we done made it in the junkyard. We gotta get a Bro, I know y'all see that charger right there. Second gen, baby. We gotta get an alternator. Just for parts. We about to check this second gen out though. Damn, they got the seats that I need. Oh, we coming back. Fuck. We coming back. And I'm not even here that long. Damn. But shit, most of it is gone, but yeah, somebody came and did they due diligence in here. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this alternator real quick. Yeah, as y'all can see, I got the tools in my hand and stuff. And I might be able to get this one. Nah, that alternator gone. So it's a bad accident. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. I'll catch y'all in a second. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get ready with this first start. This the first start in a while. Y'all know that for a fact. I had to go to the junkyard, scrap me up a alternator. And I had to get a screw off of there that I had to take off mine. But I'm gonna have to get a brand new alternator anyway because I broke the alternator. So let's go ahead and get y'all set up, and we're gonna go ahead and start the car up and see how it sounds. All right, let's go ahead and put the chip in the key. It's all right, she on. Let it prime, get some gas. Oh shit. Definitely turn on. I think I gotta tighten up one of these damn exhaust ports up here. I just don't know which one. I thought I did them all tight. But she coming through. She just trying to warm back up, get right. Other than the exhaust leak, I mean, it sound right. She's just trying to get right, yeah. Oh, you know what? I know exactly what's going on. I know exactly what's going on. So I turned the MDS off. That's just all the stuff burning off of it. But I turned the MDS off. Well, I took the MDS off. That's why it sounded like a V4. So let me go grab my computer. We're gonna come out. We're gonna write the tune onto the computer. Onto the car. And then we should hear all 8 cylinders hitting. Cause it sounds like a damn, like a little Volkswagen. My car used to sound louder than that. So I'm gonna check back in a second. All right, y'all. So right now we writing the calibrations onto the car. These are calibrations I was working on by myself. Turn it on, wait 3 seconds. Let's see. So it's calibrating right now. 12 seconds. I already had these calibrations though, so I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna write this. That way it's already on. And then I'm gonna go in here and adjust the MDS. Delete. I thought I did though. Now it say cycle the ignition. And we should be good. Alright, so boom. That's done. What I wanna do is, let's see. Alright, so now what you want to do when you go to delete your MDS, you want to go to engine, you want to go to, damn, where was it? Sorry, y'all. It's been a minute since I've been on here. So we're going to go to engine. MDS got something to do with air. So let's see. This max airflow. What about fuel? Oxygen. Hold on, wait. Maybe I was in the wrong part. MDS. So that's that. Where do you turn it off? Hold on, I'm gonna catch y'all in a few seconds. I gotta find. Oh, here it go. MDS. So we're gonna disable MDS. Now what we're gonna do is simply just write it to the vehicle. We're gonna do the same process, and then the car should start up and sound right. I don't know if I'm tripping or not, but the car definitely don't sound like a V8. Let's see. And then always when you messing with you know, tuning your car and stuff, always have the stock settings like on your page. That way you know you can always run back to it if you was to write a bad, like, you know, tune. So just make sure y'all keep that in mind. So now we're gonna try to start it. Let me cycle it again. I don't know, y'all. It just sounds like a damn. I think it just gotta get right. I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know if it sounds weird on the camera, but to me, it sounds like a V4. Maybe because I ain't heard it in a minute. But I definitely gotta let it warm up. What if I go to... But what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go buy the new alternator. That way I can put the belt on and keep the car warm or cool. That way I can have it running for a minute and just keep an eye on it. Everything sounds good. Alright, let me rev it up. Cause it just don't sound right to me. Like that shit don't sound right. I don't know, y'all. We're gonna check it out though. It definitely don't sound right. That shit sound like a fucking V6. Pause. Highly pissed. I don't know. All right, you guys. So we currently, well, personally, I feel like it's just the exhaust that's making my stuff sound like that, and I do need to tighten it up soon. So I'll get to that probably tomorrow. But tonight we're gonna end it off here. We got it started. Everything's running. No leaks. No nothing. But tomorrow we gotta go purchase the alternator. And what else? We gotta get an alternator. Probably like 2 more jugs of coolant. And that should be it. And then we can progress forward into what we got going on. Like I said, we're gonna make sure we get the front suspension and rear done before we leave, and basically just make sure everything is sealed up. We're gonna put the front end back on, that way everything is tucked, put in the right spot, and basically just go from there. Make sure the belt is running good and all that stuff. But I'm gonna go back in the house, check these logs out that I did of the car. I finally got my logs to work, so that's a good thing too. So yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. It's only gonna get lit, and we out.